Made you the same, yo, man. This shit different. Hey, stop. Ain't you the same one? Same one. That same nigga that was capping on social media. Said you ain't lacking neither. I hope your keyboard matching nothing checking. You can't tell me I gotta see it. I'm out the house. Stop using your mouse and don't be a mouse. Niggas be capped. Only time we slide is playing in baseball. Me, I'm just off the base. In the state charge, duck me and Fed Charles. Fresh out the pot. I'm making it live. You know that I'm icy. Niggas don't like me. Bitch be salty, so I keep it spicy. Like a jalapeno in a tuxedo. I be having sauce on the drip. In a pair of Ferragamos on the armor car like a Luciano in this bitch. I ain't no soprano, but I make C notes stack higher when I hit the bank. Cause these niggas pussy. Sweet ass stuff, he got sugar in his tape. Got no lacking, no guard. Lights, camera, action, no star. Make the one movie, pressure the music. Just pop out, nigga, don't talk. I got a pipe, nigga, don't bar. I keep it lit, nigga, don't spar. You can't happen till you call locking, nigga. Your girls keep it hold on. Ain't you the same one? Same one. That same nigga that was capping on social media. Said you ain't lacking neither. I hope your keyboard matching nothing checking. You can't tell me I gotta see it. Pop out the house, stop using your mouse and don't be a mouse.
I want it because I like it. In a free world with an ice pick. With a thought of nickels on Rikers. I'm turned up with a white bitch in a farm car with no license. I don't like him if I don't like him. But I'm at him with a rifle. Moonwalk him like Michael. Can't talk right now, she got a mouthful. Across your face with a scalpel. You self-snitch with your mouth do. Fuck with your block like a prostitute. I ain't a killer, but I do what I gotta do. I did so much what I gotta prove. Go ape shit like go home with a tail on. Got a bell on. Right hand on the waistline. Catch you lacking on the side block. Get your head shot on the same block that your man died, mama fried. Goddamn, it's a shame, right? Front line, broad day. Give a fuck if they had people with them niggas get shot in broad day.
Ain't you the same one? Same one. That same nigga that was capping on social media. Said you ain't lacking neither. I hope your keyboard matching nothing checking. You can't tell me I gotta see it. I'm out the house. Stop using your mouse and don't be a mouse. Put some respect on my name. You think it's a game? I pull up and flame shit. Show them the game what a stain is. They chest to chest when the bang click. Still fuck 12, nigga. Oh well, cause I'm back on my bullshit. Excited the full clip. Up in close range, still feeling that whole shit. Catch a flashback, turn your ass to a hashtag. So you wanna be a trendy nigga, don't offend me, nigga. Let it clip to a selfie, nigga. Since you wanna be a Wendy, nigga. Steady talking and capping. Instead pop out, be about that action. Checking that million and pass it. Or pussy just send me that address. Cause I'm embarrassed. Niggas be thinking they building it till they get killed and they end up in black bag. Even though I don't brag, like I said, hashtag. I only the same names cause they get toe tags. Fuck those small talk, get next to me. No cap, all facts, they strapped in it. All black, big lock right here with enough with enough. You can't fuck with. Ain't you the same one? Same one. That same nigga that was capping on social media. Said you ain't lacking neither. I hope your keyboard matching nothing checking. You can't tell me I gotta see it. I'm out the house. Stop using your mouse and don't be a mouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just plug in this mic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another segment in the Bossly Cafe. So today I decided to touch on, there's a lot of beef stirring up on the West Coast right now behind some real ignorant, childish, or some would call it banging. Now it's getting real. Now it's turning into real banging. Now it's been known for years in Cali, the Cali lifestyle, the gang banging lifestyle in Cali. From what we read in books, see in movies, there's multiple ways to bang out there in Cali, and graffiti, tagging up on murals is one of them. Now, this is a disrespectful tactic that's been happening for years. You know how many people are in the cemetery behind this stupid, ignorant type of thing right here? Like, prime example, Nipsey Hussle is a person that when he died, it moved the world. You can say what you want. Your personal feelings could be what they are. All right, there we go. Pardon me, y'all. Excuse me. I remember where I was at. We good. Um, Move this out the way. All right. So, like I was saying, Nipsey Hussle moved the world. Pardon me for that minute interruption. He had actors, rappers, all the elite people of society mentioning him in songs, making big celebrations. Like y'all seen it. Even if I'm not finding the right words for it, y'all have seen it. Now, with that being said, every person that represented or showed love to Nipsey has their own group of following, whether that was a gangbanger, a rapper, an athlete, whatever. They have their own cult following, which is an even bigger endorsement. So now you have even more people who may not even have known Nipsey Hussle talking about rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. It's the endorsement. Now, with that being said, Nipsey Hussle was a whole rolling 60s. It's 6-0. Like, he's a whole official Crip member on the West Coast. And you think they were just gonna allow the disrespect like that publicly, and then now you niggas is trolling. And now, mind you, I'm a New York blood. When I say a New York blood, I am no longer an active blood, but I would say I would represent them as form of like, why am I speaking on it? You get it? But they literally spray painted on this nigga's face and then was outside though, like, yeah, you can't touch me. And it was so sad because the dude, Indian boy, was not even an individual. He was spray painted. He might have been a cameraman. He might even been the cameraman or something, but he wasn't even a dude that spray painted. And now your last word was Hawthorne, my boy. That shit is terrible. You see, now I'm not mocking it in no way, shape, form, and fashion. This shit is tragic. That boy was 21 years old. This is the shit I be trying to remind dudes of. This is the shit I be trying to tell dudes about. The realities of thinking it can't happen. You never know. And 9 times out of 10, it probably wasn't even a known somebody who clipped this boy. This wasn't no contract killer that clipped that boy or no shit like that. It was literally, oh shit, this nigga right here. Yo, I should get this nigga because they know what comes with it, the clout. They know what comes with it, the clout. Now, Stock Killer, you made a valid point. Whether that man was the cameraman, the dude with the actual spray paint can, it doesn't matter. All that is irrelevant. You participated, it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, 1 second, y'all. Let's go to notification one more time. Now, with that being said, it's like, yo, no way in hell that you could possibly think you're gonna do something like that and live to talk about it. And that's not Hawthorne is the location and part of the part of California he was in. Like when he was dying, his last dying words was, "Yo, I'm in Hawthorne. Like you crying for help now, gang. Like I get it. That happens to me. I probably do the same shit. But 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. Meaning I ain't gonna go spray paint on nobody's dead mural. I ain't gonna go take a world-renowned figure's face. Everybody, people travel around the world to take a picture in front of that goddamn mural. People go to California just to say they took a picture in front of Nipsey Hussle's mural. All right? Some shit like that I wouldn't even dare play with. Now, I'm not Superman. I don't know what the hell gave them little niggas them capes. You call it what you wanted. That was stupid. There's a thin line between being tough and being stupid. If you ask me, my friend, that was stupid as hell. Now, for all of that, you might as well start shooting first. And I'm not endorsing that either. But what I'm trying to say is, you know you're gonna die. You know there's gonna be bullets flying at you behind that shit. You might as well start playing with the guns first if you're gonna be that stupid, or you're a sitting duck, wait until they say duck, goose. And now look, yo, that video is disgusting, kid. Like you seeing that dude was happy as hell, man. That shit is so sad. That dude was on live happy. And you know what's so crazy? That's not the first time we've seen somebody get murdered on live. We've seen it multiple times on social media. I know I have. Now, being that I have, that's one thing I make sure I never ever do. Like you're not gonna catch me on live, like showing gross to the phone in a location where somebody could walk up on me and get me. Like, no. 9 times out of 10, I'm out of range, out of place, back to a wall. It may look like it glitters, but it ain't gold, baby. It's just because I'm mindful of shit like that. Yeah, the shit keeps going in and out. My bad, y'all. But yeah, I plan for shit like that even when it don't happen. Like, call me paranoid, but you ain't gonna call me lacking. You understand that? Like, call it what you want. Call me paranoid, but you won't call me lacking. Um, and that has nothing to do with carrying a weapon. Cause I'm not about to get 7 years because I'm worried about the next nigga. I'm not walking around with no goddamn pistol. I'm not. That's stupid. In New York City, it's stupid. It's only a matter of time before you get caught with it. Now, with that being said, this is why you just got to move accordingly, man. You put yourself in situations for things to happen, things can happen to you. It's all about moving vigilantly, and you can still live your life. You don't have to be tucked away in the house or in the suburbs. Nah, you can still live your life. It's all about how you conduct yourself, how you carry it. The energy you put out in the fucking universe is the energy that's going to come back to you in the universe. From the same people you put it out to, more cases than not. That's something I learned along the way. So yeah, y'all may see me on here flare up for certain people, certain times. I'm not perfect. And I'm not damn sure not trying to be a hypocrite, but fuck the messenger. Listen to the message. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the messenger. And listen to the message. Like, I tell everybody off the rip, I'm a demonstration. I'm the type of nigga to show you what not to do or tell you what not to do, but still end up doing it and showing you why you shouldn't have did it. And look what happens to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up, but it's true. Outside of that, like, boom. Now they got his man. They got videos like shout out to Call House TV. His man goes right on live a few minutes later, like, nothing happened. Like, nothing happened though. All right. He dead, he dead. It is what it is. Like, what the fuck? That goes to show you it can happen to anybody. And niggas really don't give a fuck about you. Niggas don't really care. It's all gang when we winning. What about when we lose? Then it's your fault. It's my fault. It's his fault. That nigga never even really gave a fuck about that boy. If you ask me for my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then now look, they got videos of other, and now whether it's true or false, it be the content creators who help create the narrative, who help create the motivation for things to keep going. Because now you start seeing posts, oh, they just spanked a rolling 60s. Oh, they just spanked a. Now they're gonna keep on. They're gonna keep it going. They're gonna egg it on, and there's always a copycat. There's always someone who's not down, not around, who watches social media and is gonna end up trying to reenact that shit. They say Capone gonna be next, so y'all say. But the funny thing is, that boy's gonna be lower than ever. He took that shit as a sign to get the hell out of Dodge. Believe me, you on live with your friend, your man's, whether it was the cameraman, associate, whatever. That man died because of something you did. That's on your conscience forever. You think that man's not gonna need some type of therapy or something? Niggas ain't that heartless as much as they try to portray. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas aren't as heartless as they try to portray. And this is just honestly speaking. Nobody wants to duck like this every single day of their life, man. Nobody. So you best believe after he seen how real it is with his man, he knows it's only a matter of time before that bag come out. And that nigga start asking, where does Capone nigga live at? If it ain't happened already. Niggas on his body. Niggas is not letting that go. They not letting that go, my boy. You gotta remember something. Do you know how much backing could be behind this shit? Let's start a conspiracy thought right now. Just imagine if all his rapper friends decided, I got 20 bands on it, I got 20 bands on it, I got 10 on it, I got 50 on it. Boy, that nigga ass is grass. You understand what I'm saying? That boy Capone is gonna be like the other one, dead, gone. And this is not making fun of it at all, ladies and gentlemen. This is a reaction to some real foul shit that's going on. And it's like, yo, they not letting that rock, homie. They not letting that go until all them niggas is in the dirt. Do you have to understand the mentality? If they let that rock, it starts a copycat. These niggas gonna think they can start violating every mural on this side. Do you just imagine? We was all on some type of sports team or gang or some shit at some point in our life. All right. So you know that pep talk. You know when everybody's in the room, that fucking pep talk. Imagine that fucking gang meeting right now. Y'all motherfuckers gonna let them come over here and violate Big Nip? Niggas ain't playing that, boy. Yo, nigga, them niggas is rallying the fucking troops. Them niggas is getting all type of drunk, all type of high, and they going spinning. I'm telling you, son, that shit is a dangerous atmosphere right now. You think it's a game, it's the culture, it's the lifestyle. And if you don't understand it, nigga, you're lost in it. You're not getting it. You think I'm just talking theatrically because I'm making a joke out of it? Nah, nigga. Niggas been doing shit like that for years, but now they done touched on a motherfucking a mogul, someone who came from where they're from and put them on the fucking map and became an icon. The nigga Nipsey came through the game and made Crippin look different. He came through with a whole different vibe. You can't even say he didn't, nigga. He let niggas know, look, there's real niggas on camera. He was slapping shit. Nip was official, my boy. Nip was official, my boy. I liked the Nipsey. Straight up and down, I fuck with Nip. Hard body. And I don't even know this nigga. So imagine how many other people feel the same way. And then imagine about the people that know him. Them niggas is not stopping till they catch this nigga. I'm telling you, him and anyone else that they find out was involved with that shit. They even got the cowboy nigga. They got the nigga with the cowboy hat on here sending niggas, man, you ain't gonna let these niggas. They got Tyrone in the house, nigga. You understand me? They got Tyrone in the house. I said Tyrone, and they got Tyrone on niggas' asses. You seen the cowboy nigga video? Yo, they not playing, son. That nigga need to move to Alaska. Yo, Capone, get the fuck out of there, kid. It's time to go, my boy. Yeah. Wasn't the 60s? But that's what we're saying online. If it's wrong, I'll take that shit out the title right motherfucking now. I'm supposed to in Crip beef, nigga. Shit. How about that? That's better? In Crip's beef. Bossy reacts to West Coast Indian boy and Crip beef. Right? It's better for y'all niggas? Should everybody happy, all right? No misquotings. Make that better. Now, there's another conspiracy theory saying that his alleged hood, his first hood, he was a hood hopper. They said that he was a set switcher. Now, his first hood, Compton Paru. Is it possible they could have faded his ass for switching sets? Yeah. It's very much possible. But when you weigh the Richter scale, when you weigh the scale, son, compared to what this nigga just did, and then him switching his hood, if I was the nigga that he switched from, I'd be like, man, they about to kill that nigga anyway. Fuck that nigga. Nigga, look, this dumbass that went did that shit. I'd have been sitting, you feel me? If I was that nigga big homie and it was him switching hoods, I wouldn't have sent nobody to go dispatch after that nigga after he just did this dumb shit. Oh, I didn't knew his days was numbered. Oh, yeah, he be all right. Yeah, they got his ass. They gonna get his motherfucking ass. You understand what I'm saying? There was no need. If you use common sense, there was fucking no need for him to go. No need for him to yell. I want y'all niggas to go get that nigga ass now. He think he gonna switch hoods, go paint on Nipsey and rep they shit? He supposed to be repping on. You think they wanted that war, nigga? Nope, niggas want money. Niggas don't want war unless it's necessary. You understand what I'm saying? Unless it's necessary. Niggas don't want war for no reason. Now, that young boy shit, that shit he did, and the way he posted it, he knew it was for clout. He knew off the rip that was a clout move and it was one that cost you and everyone around you your motherfucking life. Believe that. Yo, D Brim, you gotta understand. The New York gang culture is nothing like the West Coast gang culture, and I'll be the first to admit it. They have more hood switchers, hood hoppers, blood crip droppers, nigga. They got all that shit here in New York. They got niggas that was crip, they used to be blood, and then there's blood, they used to be crip, and there's niggas that was 50 blood hoods, 50 crip hoods. Niggas switch their shit depending on what block they mama moved to that summer. It's fucked up, but it's true. Out there, it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's a whole different culture. They've been speaking on the shit for years. It's been an argument for years. And I'm saying this is certain facts is undisputable. Or should I say undisputed? Now, as far as people saying New York is dumb sloppy, I wouldn't necessarily say that neither. In comparison to Cali, I could see why you say that, but remember, in everything, even in disorganization, there's some organization. You understand what I'm saying? Like, period. Like let's say your room is messy as fuck. Your room could be shitty, messy as fuck, but you know where everything is. You could go right to it right now without thinking twice. Oh, that's under the sock by the dresser. You understand what I'm saying? Period. That type of shit. Call it what you want. So it makes sense still that understand. It'd be like that, bro. But you gotta understand, this was a culture fashioned where they're from, that was brung here, that was adapted and then cultivated into our own. That's what ended up happening. We took a culture that was theirs, we had bits and pieces of. Being that there was only bits and pieces, niggas have to make up the rest. We have to make up. Oh, but what about this? When niggas start asking questions, you gotta have answers, don't you? All right, so that's with anything. That's the same thing that fucking happened here. It's clear as day as we watch the videos unfold. Now, some may call it fake, some may call it real, but some may call it whatever you call it. It was what it was, and niggas ain't play with it. That's the fact that matters. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was, and niggas did not play with it. It was respected, it domineered, and not only that, it changed the world in a bigger aspect than just the little culture there in Cali. Now, as big as gang banging was in Cali on the West Coast, they cannot say that New York did not blow the shit out the water. They cannot say that the East Coast did not make it fucking huge. As we pay homage to the foundation, they must pay homage to the evolution. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't want to. And it's all right. Opinions are like, hey, everybody got one. It be like that. I'm not here to refute no one's opinion. I'm just here to give you mine. And with that being said, this is why shit like, we don't do the graffiti shit on the East Coast. We're not gonna see a bunch of fucking bloods going to a Crip neighborhood painting red graffiti on walls. You're not gonna see Crips coming to a blood neighborhood painting blue shit on walls. We don't do that on the East Coast. They don't do that here on the East Coast at all. So now it wouldn't even lead up to the disrespect of someone's mural or some shit like that. Like niggas on the West Coast be wild, and you got videos of niggas kicking over niggas candles and shit like that. That's something we never adapted to in New York City. That's something that's not of a part of our culture. We don't deal by them ding, that's all. You know what I'm saying? We don't deal with that. Like, it's the truth. We don't really fuck with shit like that. Shit like that can get your mother killed. Niggas play different, and we all too close to each other. It's not but so long, so far you can really hide. Shit like that get your loved ones harmed, as you see here in this situation. Niggas don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do not play that. That is totally disrespectful, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what people don't realize is because that culture was structured around shit like that, the niggas take that personally. If I'm a spray painter, think about it. If I'm a dude that does the spray painting, I like to go in people's neighborhoods and do the damn thing. You feel me? I like to do it. If that's my thing, I'm gonna be pissed when they get me. I'm gonna be highly upset when they fucking get me. All right. I'm gonna be highly upset when they come and get me. No, our youth isn't acting like the youth out there. You know what it is? It's music. It's the drill music that just it's a it's a it's a mentality where if I got it on me, I'm not gonna be slipping. If you a op, when I see you, I'm gonna give it to you. A op being the code word for enemy. Like just like people started adapting the word lit. Hey, I'm lit, you lit, we lit. Some people use that word lit differently. In jail, they use it like it's about to be a problem. Nigga, it's lit. You understand what I'm saying? It's all in terminology and how you use it. Now, because of music, your first introduction to drill might have been through Chicago drill or might have been through, you know what I'm saying? This is why you saying what you saying. But the word op means it's actually a correct word for the opposition. They're just making it short. It means enemy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's all about slang. I wouldn't say, right. I wouldn't say that overall though, that's why our youth are acting like Chicago kid. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think that's a strong statement. Because you'll watch some Chicago kids trying to dress like us, look like us though. Yeah, niggas. Now, one thing about drill music, prime example, I told you, music will put you in a different element. Why you think boxers usually have their favorite song before a ring? Athletes have their favorite song before a game. It's the same thing. Niggas got their favorite song before a drill. You got certain music that makes you want to go hurt somebody. Like, you know why I used the song I used at the intro today? Because I felt like it was just the perfect intro to what was going on, the topic that we're talking about. It's because a lot of time people play on the social media shit and forget that some people take social media very seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like some people take social media very, very seriously.
Are you down with GPP?
Whoa. Don't be yelling on my show, lady. You know what I'm saying? But some people take the shit very, very seriously. And then there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Once you said it out your mouth, it's done. And then you never take it back. I'm very mindful of that. As much shit as I talk, trust and believe. I'm mindful that once it comes out, you can't take it back. So you got to stand firm on that square. Period. You know what I'm saying? But like, let me ask y'all all a question, and I want y'all to answer with a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Even though we never wish death upon anybody, did you not expect that kid to die behind? Did you not expect one of them to die behind that? Like, honestly speaking, did you not expect that shit? Not making it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying common sense. We were all taught common sense, at least we should have been, of knowing what's to do, what not to do, what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. Did you not expect some type of retaliation, like physical, like literally some physical retaliation behind that shit? I did. That's my thumbs up. If no, I need to know why. Because then you might be one of the few people who truly don't understand social media in some cases depicts real life when it shouldn't. But it does. Very disrespectful, of course. There's no way in hell you letting that slide, yo. Yo, Gemstone, salute. Hey, yo, there's no way in hell they was letting that slide. Now, look. It's so crazy now. Indian Red Boys team. How y'all look? I tell y'all in a tight situation. Even if you feel like your man was wrong, if you ain't disciplined his ass your motherfucking self, you gotta get to work now. You see what I'm saying? If it's not up to y'all to discipline him, that's up to us. Now y'all touched sacred blood, nigga. It's lit for y'all niggas. It's up. If that shit wasn't stamped and approved, that shit is up just because I didn't tell you could touch one of mine. Whether his ass was right or wrong. Look at it like it was your kid. My kid could have broke your car window, your house window, and kicked your fucking dog. If you whip my child, I'm whipping your ass. You don't touch my child. You understand what I'm saying? Period. You don't touch mine. You tell me, I discipline me. You understand what I'm saying? And now, that's what some people don't realize. There has to be some type of retaliation now over some little ass kids playing, acting stupid. There's gonna be bodies dropping. You see how nasty that shit was before when the Bloods and Crips was going out on the West Coast? I'm not from there. I can't really speak on it. But how the news depicted it, did you see how bad that shit looked? It's disgusting. End of the day, nigga was active, bound to the end up dead or in a clink either way. Nip ain't got shit to do with it. Nah, I understand you saying Nip ain't got shit to do with it. But if you think he didn't incite the war, that shit, you're a fool. They could have spray painted on any other wall. It would not have got the same response. To even argue that, my man, you're not using common sense. What you mean? I ain't gonna argue. But yeah, like I was saying, active or not, they could have spray painted on any wall, but they chose the Nipsey wall. And in choosing that wall, you know what that wall meant to that community, to that set, to that gang, to that culture. Are you kidding me? How do you even debate that, my nigga? You saying you don't see it that way? All right. Well, I'm glad we don't wear the same glasses, King. The result is still the same. Nip was banging, right? What do you mean? Like head scratch, like they said. What I'm gonna say is this: the moral of the story. Let's get back to the moral. That shit was stupid. And for the youth out there that think that shit was cool, there was nothing cool about that shit. And I hope that shit doesn't give nobody no ideas to go out there and try no dumb shit like that. Because 9 times out of 10, the outcome would be similar to that one, and it's not worth it. There's more to life than what your man thinks about you. It's more to life than if your man thinks you're a gangster. That's what we have to preach. That's what we got to mold our youth into thinking. Who cares how tough you are? How much money you got? Your money in your pocket? How many businesses you own? Is your family fed? Is everything you need taken care of? That's what makes you a fucking man. Not how many niggas you shot, not how many niggas you cut, not how many niggas you stabbed. This is why I stopped trying to keep talking about jail, my jail stories. Why I don't want to be a jail nigga forever. I want to be a rich nigga forever. You know what I'm talking about? That's the shit I'm on. Now, some people never reach that point of elevation, evolution. They don't see that far. They don't want to go that far. They're comfortable in the, yeah. To me, that's no life. There's no future in that shit. We've all heard it 100 times. It's not till you live it and see it that you realize, nigga, the end result is dead or in jail. Period. Yo, you saying dude Flip Hoods and he got killed in his old hood, he was dissing. It had nothing to do with that. Hey, well, that may where you tapping in from, Magarbi Damu? Where you tapping in from? What city you tapping in from, beloved? And I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not just asking to be nosy. Maghrabi Damu. That's Swahili too, right? Well, anyway, I'm gonna continue until you comment. Look at another comment. He said they knew what it was. They took a pic in front of the wall after disrespecting it. It was bullying death wish. Right. Yeah, I keep saying like it was niggas from his old hood. I don't know. I can't go for that because like I said, there was no need at that point. Once you did what you did, there was no need. They knew your days were numbers, nigga. They knew them days was numbers. There was no need for them to jump out the window at all. I would have never jumped out the window. It was no need at that point. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's faded. He's finished. How you know what Nip was doing to be respected by his hood? He had to be on the same shit everyone else. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. Listen, did you see the turnout when he passed away? I'm going off that, off the response to his death. They say it shows you who you are when you die. Your funeral shows you how people felt about you when you're dead. You don't want to be that nigga at a funeral with nobody in the stands. Nobody there to wish you off. That's a miserable way to go. Some people, not even their kids, is gonna show up. That shit is terrible. But now, keeping it on topic, that wasn't the situation when Nipsey Hussle passed away, bro. That shit was televised, King. That shit was a movie. So there had to be some type of love. All right, so you out there on the West Coast, and hey, you may know more than me, but from over here, it just looks like, hey, I don't know. I would think the Rips would have moved on that before his old hood hopper was like, I think the Rips would have been more on it. Nah, nigga, we not going to sleep till we catch this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I could see that more than, oh, he just switched his hood. Like, but then, hey, that might be because of my perception and how hood hopping is looked at over here. Even though I know it's serious over there, I can only see through my eyes. You understand me? That's a fact. I agree. I think this is the best comment I've seen. It doesn't matter who did it at the end of the day. If that's the energy you put out there, that's the energy you're gonna get. I agree. I agree 100%. Banging or not, it's limitations that come with morals. And he was lacking. That's misguidance. All the way, I agree. Even if he was that type of banging actively, he was slipping. Like I said, he was in a bad position. They knew they got the drop. His back wasn't to a wall. He let nigga walk right up on him. You know, but on the same token, anybody can get it. So, you know, it's nasty. I definitely know that woke a lot of people up. But that wasn't the first person we seen get smoked on live. So I've been woke. Rolling 60s ain't do that. Look at the area. Anybody who been in Cali knows that's a Paru strip. Say that, well then shit, that's even gangster. That's even more fucking shit. What? Now let's change the whole script. That's all we doing is just talking, right? All we doing is talking. None of us know for sure. So let's switch the whole scenario real quick. Let's say it was the rules, the power rules. That would have been fucking smart. And make it look like the fucking 60s did it. Make it look like the niggas got smoked behind the Nipsey Hussle mural shit. On the flip coin, it could be that. Like, fuck that. They gonna think them niggas got to their ass. You know, that little stupid nigga be over there on such and such and such and such. Spin that shit. You catch that nigga on that shit, spin this shit. Yo, that's so bad, but it could have went either way. That's crazy. You're damn right. You're damn right. If that was the neighborhood, like y'all saying, I don't know. I'm talking shit like the rest of y'all. But if that was the neighborhood, like y'all saying, my nigga, if that was really a powerful neighborhood, then I could see that. It's possible. That shit is nasty. You know what I'm saying? The lifestyle is an ugly one, man. That's why I had the Michael Jackson on that shit. Get out the way. Had to get out the way, King. Get out the way. Yo, y'all don't understand, son. That shit is a dirty game. He was Hollywood Pablo and got killed in their hood. They let him leave, but he was dissing, coming back. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. We back though. This shit just keeps going out on the nigga. But yeah, though, that's wicked. Not sunset. So basically, y'all saying that he was Hollywood Pyro. They gave him his walking papers to go turn, what's that, Indian boy thing, right? And then he went back to the hood and they moved on him. He probably, you know what it was? He probably ain't feel safe nowhere else. If that is the case, he didn't feel safe nowhere else. That was his old stomping grounds, only place he knew. Niggas go back to where they know. And that shit end up costing him because now he was no longer welcome, if that scenario is the way. But that's why you just leave that shit alone, man. That shit nasty. They give you your walking papers, you take your ass the fuck home. You get up out of there, boy. Get your ass up out of there. He ain't care one bit if he died, Bleezy. When you play with guns, bro, you sign your life away. So he ain't mine. He just mad he got hit. That's all. Nah, I could agree with that. Like, see, niggas understand the lifestyle. And when you get caught lacking, it's one like, damn, fuck, you got me. But it's still, you're gone though. You're not thinking about the pain you cause your family, your loved ones. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, say what you want. That nigga Capone, boy, it was like this that night. That nigga was stressed. That nigga ain't sleep, nigga. That nigga can't sleep. Yo, bro, imagine being on FaceTime with your man and he died behind some shit you did. That shit deep, boy. On live, though, like. But then, it might not be behind the shit he did. Oh, hold on, y'all. Yeah, we back, y'all. We back, y'all. Pardon me, y'all. I just had to take that phone call. Excuse me. So, yeah, man. I don't think she set him up. Now, y'all saying there was a girl involved, right? They saying there's a girl involved. Yeah, that's a fact though. Like I said, if they had the drop on him, if they knew where he was gonna be at, then yeah, that's very logical. But when you got that much beef going on, you don't know, and they can't even pinpoint it. So either way, either or, it was what it was.